Hey, what's up, y'all? Um, this is not a big stack of shoes. I'm not doing all three of these shoes. I'm only doing one shoe, and that's the Black Cat Jordan 4. So what I wanted to do was do a comparison to what the Black Cat Jordan 4 looks like in comparison to the Olivia Kim. Now, it's cold, so obviously I got my hoodie on, I got jackets and everything else. And I haven't turned the air on inside of the office yet because when I turn the air on, it affects the studio quality. Anyway, let's get to these Black Cat 4s, which are holding their value surprisingly well. But it's a GS, that's the Olivia Kim, which I'm still thinking, when it says NXN, people are like, it's no cover. I guess it is no cover, but I know NXN for Nike and for Jordan brand is Nike Cross Nationals. But, you know, that doesn't make sense since she basically works with Nordstrom's. But this is not the Olivia Kim video. This is the Jordan 4 Black Cat. And the first thing that you have to pay attention to is the boxes. This is the GS box, which is the traditional box. This is the men's box. So if you get a pair of men's and it's in this box, something happened, or maybe it was a replacement box, or maybe you got something that's a little bit foo-foo. Let's get to the labels, and I'll do both labels first, and then I'll get to the shoes, of course. So let me hurry up so I won't string you guys along so long. The box itself has got these speckles on it. Now, those same speckles, real quick, interestingly enough, showed up on the back of the Olivia Kim. Right? Those same speckles that are on this box showed up on the Olivia Kim, which is the bovine fur. So let me put that back real quick and try to stay on task and get you guys ready to rock and roll. I'm looking inside of here just to see if there's a stamp or a QC sticker, and there is not a stamp or a QC sticker inside of this box. I don't expect it to be one inside of the GS box either, and that's just kind of the way that is. You know what? I will pull one out, so it will be out while I do this part. So let's flip that, and you get that angle. But this is the Air Jordan 4 Retro black light graphite, the Black Cat. I always like to look on the back of the tongue, back of the heel tab to see if there's anything there, and there's nothing there. But style code is CU1110010. The SRP is 190. I will do the UPC on the men's. This is a size 10, which is a women's size 11.5. The UPC for the size 10 men's, 193-655-458-354. And there's a 14 at the end. Those of you who are new to the station, the reason I read this is because on Jordan brand shoes, the UPC shows up on the size label. So if it's not the same as the one that's on the box, you got a problem with your kicks. All right, the GS box. Once again, the traditional cement is style code 408-452-010. SRP is 140. So 190, 140, traditional Jordan brand pricing, no bump up in price. The bovine Olivia Kim is 190. But that's interesting because the Animal Instinct, and I said this on an article, the Animal Instinct is a $200 shoe because of the bovine. But maybe it's the dye that's involved on the bovine, on the Animal Instinct, because of the patterns on the Animal Instinct. I don't know. Back to their Jordan 4 Retro GS. Style code 408-452-010. The UPC for the 6.5 is 193-656-316-189. And there's a 16 at the end of this one. Now I'm opening this box top up because sometimes you get a red box, and the red box will have a stamp on the inside of it. So I'm just looking on in here to make sure there's nothing there. So if you're watching this video and you're watching from the beginning, you do realize there is a Jordan Jumpman sticker on the inside of the box for this one. If you're watching this video, you need to recognize that this is a GS shoe, this is a men's shoe. And I'm pulling them both out because in some instances, it used to be that the Jordan 4s, the GS shoes would have a completely different midsole construction than the Jordan 4 in men's. right? And you would have people writing you, especially like with the military blue when they first came out. There would be people writing and be like, yo, you sent me a fake shoe, or yo, you did. And they didn't realize that the outsole on the 4, on the military blue, it was a different outsole. It was not the same. It's not the same. But here we know that it is definitely the same on the GS and the men's, right? So GS, men's. You got that? It's out of the way. I'm going to do a close-up, and then I can basically wrap this up, man. There's not a lot to get into. There's no production date issues. Well, I look at the men's production date, and that is 07, 17, 19 to 10, 12, 19. And the kids, so the GS production date, which is a little bit harder because it's not open, 07, 17, 19 to 10, 02, 19. And the GS, this one is made in Vietnam. This one is made in China. So the GS is made in Vietnam, and the men's is made in China. Outsole, same outsole, but let's get a close-up. As a matter of fact, let's make it a trifecta of men's, GS, women's, by pulling out the Olivia Kim and putting it on top of the box as well. So I'm going to turn this box. I'm going to turn the shoes here. Matter of fact, I don't want this one because it's all unlaced. Not laced, rather. Well, you know what? It's already unlaced. Somebody tried it on. It is what it is. The insole, Jumpman on the inside of this one, the heel does not have the splatter. Isn't that weird? So it looks to me that this Olivia Kim was supposed to come in this box, and somebody probably messed up. Because that splatter look that's on the back of the heel on this one, and it has Nike Air on it, and there was no price increase, so Nike, you just set yourself up for one. Matter of fact, I want to see the hang tag on this one. So let me pull all 3 of these down for a moment, put them there, take out this other shoes, no hang tag. No hang tag. On this Jordan 4, there's no hang tag. Why am I repeating that? The increases in price that happen with Jordan brand, we always justify it because on the Olivia Kim, we got the black hang tag, we got bovine fur, we got Nike Air at the back, but the shoe still rings up at $190, no price increase. Here we have Durabuck, which isn't even a good brush kind of suede with a lot of texture, straight Durabuck. And it's regular retail. So we got all 3 shoes here, and I'm holding the Olivia Kim in front of me, and I'm going to move it up so you can see that bovine fur that's on it and the hang tag and the polished straps here, these TPU straps, as opposed to the men's, which just has a Durabuck and then the little TPU pieces here at the top that are gloss. And that gloss is kind of nice, but when that whole thing is gloss, it looks better. But there was no price increase on the Olivia Kim. No price increase for the hang tag, and no price increase on the GS or this one. What am I trying to say? I would have thought that this shoe would be $200 to $225. Why? Because it should have come in this box, which I'm going to lift up real quick. I'm going to sit this down. And you see the speckles there. Now, the heel. Let's turn this around. And you got the heel, the GS shoe, men's shoe. But there goes your Olivia Kim, which is obviously, in sneakerhead circles, a better shoe simply because it has Nike Air on it, and it has bovine fur, and it has a hang tag. But it was only $190. So the pricing structure, I think Jordan brand kind of played itself in a sense that, I want to show you the front too, because the Jumpman tag is different on the Olivia Kim. It's all black. Here it's gray, gray. right? The whole idea of increasing the price based on style, and that is really ugly. Let me sit here and fix these shoestrings while I get ready to wrap this video up and explain that I happen to think that you can kind of put yourself in a weird position if you're Jordan Brand, in that we all kind of justify price increases, but here you have a shoe, basically 3 all black shoes, and they are all the same price, but they have distinctly different features, more premium features, as a matter of fact, with the Olivia Kim. So we're talking too much. Let's go ahead and end this, because you guys don't want to hear me run my mouth as I fix the shoestrings on the Olivia Kim and tuck them back in the shoe. You guys don't want to hear all that stuff. I'm going to put them down. I'm going to angle it like this. Matter of fact, I'll angle it like this so that you can see GS, Men's, and Olivia Kim over here at the front. That's it. I'm going to wrap that up. Video's way too long. See you guys on the next one, and I'm going to edit this down. Peace.